It's not, it's real swollen. You can kind of see the band-aid there. They take that off. And basically, this the big old bulky boot right here on the right. And the craziest thing, bro, you really learn how important health is more than money, man. Like if you lose your right leg, you can't drive. So Amazon was my best friend, and I don't like to rely on other people. I'm real self sufficient, so I find solutions online. So these are major things you're going to need, especially as your right leg starting off with driving. I couldn't drive. You know what I mean? I couldn't get anything. I had to order everything. How am I get to my appointments? So I know handicapped people. I know people with nubs. They got to have some way to get around. So I found on Amazon, you got this stick right here where you can attach to your pedals and literally drive with your hands. This saved my life. It depends on what type of car you have, what type of pedals you have. I had to use this on my Jeep. On the Chrysler, it wouldn't work. But this is a lifesaver, so you can get around, get your appointments, and when you shower, right, you can't get your splint or your scar wet for a few weeks. So this Amazon, foot protector, like for people who have broken legs, it's a lifesaver. It has to have that rubber on the top. That way, you can make sure it's properly sealed and it doesn't hurt or restrict blood flow. And you can literally, shower with this and it will be completely dry. It's perfect. A lot of people use baby wipes, but I don't feel right without a shower, at least once a day. And you definitely need a shower chair. Feel like you're an 80-year-old man, you know what I'm saying? You need the shower chair. So you can sit down, kind of kick your foot out a little bit, and just shower. It's better if you have one of those removable shower heads that are kind of loose and free. This is kind of gross, but how much pain you're in, and every time you get up and move, there's blood rushing, and you're just like in pain, like every time you move or even get up, especially you're laying down for a long time. So if you got to pee a lot and get up and use the bathroom, it's so like it's a workout. Like it's so painful sometimes just to even go a few steps to the bathroom. So I got this little jug, this little urine jug right by my bed, and it can kind of last me the whole day. So instead of me just hopping around and just struggling to get to the bathroom to go pee, I literally just use this and pee right next on my bed. Like it's such a relief. And then I'll just dump it out in the morning when I go shower. So these are gems. Not everybody go into this much detail. I'm literally step by step how I got through this shit. So boom, boom, boom. There's some more things you can use. And then when you're out that splint, your foot's going to be all dry and ashy and scaly. You need a foot scrub. Uh, scrub your foot, the dead skin. Seat for the shower, driving. Yep. Cover for the boots. Yep, yep, yep. So we kind of tackle most of these things on this slide. Um, if this helpful, let me know. Um, okay. Next slide. Here's some more pictures. So this is about a month after. Not too bad, right? Doc did kind of good. You see how swollen my foot is, though, right? But look at my scar. But with the boot, you're so off balance. You start to get hip and back pain because your boot is so lifted up high off the ground compared to your good foot. So another thing I got off Amazon for my good foot, just for my regular shoe, there's a lift, an insert you can order. It's about 3 to 4 inches. That way you're balanced. You can tell from your knees. So that helped me, mitigate my foot and back pain a little bit. But you'll still get it. But you definitely need to get another insert for your good foot. So you're not just walking and wobbling off balance for weeks and weeks. So watch out for that hip pain, and you'll get quad pain from just lifting your leg up on the crutches. Just trying to balance and cook food is very tough, but the knee scooter kind of helped downstairs with cooking. But Uber Eats, Amazon, all that stuff. Um, You'll definitely get wrist pain from your crutches. I still struggle with wrist pain. You can see I got one of my braces here. This is for the day. They'll give you one for the night, but I couldn't tell until like afterwards. But it's basically tendonitis, and anything pushing off or anything like that, you'll just get like a sharp pain in your wrist. But these wrist bracelets help, especially the one for bed. It's just when you start working out again, it'll come back every now and then. So I'm wearing mine again. Um, yeah, stairs and food was a struggle. I got like upstairs going to my room. I'm literally crawling like a dog. Like it just sucks to move around. You're still feeling pain. Your foot's stiff, like just moving, like even after a month later. But the scar looks good, right? Um, having support and people to help you. Like my brother came and helped. Like that was great. Like right after surgery, at least that first week, you'll try to have somebody help you out. Um, Here's some more pictures. So this is in May. It's about 2 months. You can see my scars thickening, right? It's starting to get harder. Starting to actually like callus a little bit. So starting to feel more comfortable. Starting to get out the boot. Starting to walk. I think I was in the boot for like 2 to 3 months. 2 months probably. I started trying to walk with my shoe with like a cane or just one crutch. Just trying to just get back to mobility. And my family, we do keloid. Like my dad, like I keloid. That means you just heal fast and your scars can kind of bubble up. I'm still dealing with that, but here's July, a little bit more recent. See, now it's just healing. You got to get some Mederma or some oil. If you scar up bad, you just got to rub on it and get all that tissue. You know what I mean? That callus, and just kind of smooth it out so it doesn't bump up, because it can mess up your mobility if you scar up bad. You get some swelling, but you can see my ankles getting a little better. I'm moving a little bit better. PT is getting a little more difficult, more action. I still can't do like a one leg calf raise. Like calf raise and running is like your goal. Like I'm still not there. I'm about 5 months. Usually running about 9 months. To heal takes usually a whole year to 100% heal. But you get a lot of like ankle pain, man. I don't know why it's like that. Here's another July. So once you're about 4.5, 4 months, they're going to slowly, you're walking, you're not on crutches, you're kind of getting your mobility a little bit. They got a microgravity, anti-gravity machine. So about 4 months, they're going to put you there. It literally blows up air on the treadmill, like this picture, and it's going to use half your body weight or even less. And it's a cool machine. You can kind of see your steps. If one's longer, your stride. So I'm recently, that's my next step, and then working on my calf, getting my calf built up. It was literally 4 centimeters smaller than my original one. I recently just got it to grow 1 centimeter when we checked it. So you got to rebuild your whole muscle again. It's like walking. Got to crawl before you walk. You know what I mean? I was literally crawling up the stairs. But felt good to jog again, even though I can't do it like just on my own just yet. But I got tired just riding the bike. You'll gain weight and feel a little heavy. It feels good to like kind of work out a little bit. Um, yeah, that's how my scar looks. I literally just had an appointment the other day to see the dermatologist. They got these shots. If you get bad scars or keloids, they got shots to reduce that and make it go away, and it'll just be a flat, normal scar, because it'll rub towards my work boots. It'll rub on there, and I'll start feeling pain right here on the bottom, my Achilles pain. Future phases. So I'm getting close to my 6 month mark. So we'll try light, jogging, agility work, which is like just hopping a little bit left and right, doing lunges, a lot of stability, like balance. You gotta get your hip, your quads, your hamstring stronger. Like the whole leg is weak, You're gonna have a strong opposite leg for real though. Basketball related movements. I'm probably not going to play ball for a while. I try to get shots up one time, but I can't even run to go get the ball if I miss. So I got to be 100 for 100. It's not even worth it. I kind of like trying to rush patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to have patience. I try to rush it and just get back, but sometimes some things, God put in your life to just go through and just, take the time to get right. Yeah, you don't want to re-injure it. Like I was kind of helping somebody move and carrying heavy things, and I started cramp up. You gotta definitely stretch, massage, get you a massage gun, foam roll, um, very important. Um, Serious young age mental toughness. PT is essential. You gotta definitely go to PT. My brother didn't do PT when he tore his, so some things took a little longer for him. So I'm glad I'm in the position I'm in now. Don't rush it. Follow the plan. Set small goals and stay positive. Negative thoughts, and it sucks for a long time. But once you start getting improvements, you start walking again, you start to be more grateful. But I'm getting there. Um, Please leave comments, have final thoughts. Any of these gems helped you out. Let me know if you want me to do another video past my 6 weeks, basically showing you me running, jumping, maybe dunking again. Um, and I'm sure there's more things I could, intune you about. But I think the greatest part was, what I mean, the little nuggets to get driving, using the bathroom, how to, what I'm saying? Like the little shoe lifts, like those were the main things I want you to know. And being patient and basically taking your time, just keep, I'll even do workouts at home just to try to make it a little bit faster. But I tend to go overboard, so I gotta monitor that. But make sure you get some good items and some support. Um, Definitely make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Let me open this back up. So I'm not sure how long that video took, but that's basically from surgery to like 5 months now. My whole journey. Um, I can go over the job aspect and all that, but let's just stay focused on just the Achilles itself. I can come back with another video, show you how the scar looks once I go to dermatology, let you know about my wrist. Chiropractors are 100% great for your back pain, especially if you're off. But about 25 minutes, subscribe, help a brother out, comment. Let me know if you got some questions. And I'm back on here, man. Follow me. All right, have a great one.